We're always talking about the sort of decline of the British film industry and that, but, you know, here's a film that's kind of, well, I've seen a lot of Hollywood rom-coms lately that are very high concept, and sort of what's attractive about this is it's quite a simple story. There's no sort of big silly premise.
Absolutely, that's what I loved about it as soon as I read it, is you read a lot of other scripts and they're kind of overcomplicated, or there's something a bit tired about them, and the Chalet Girl just felt quite old-fashioned in a sense, and I was thinking there's almost something sort of Jane Austen about the trajectory of her character. You know, she is a young woman who wants something better for herself, and she goes about doing that. And I think just the simplicity of the story was really attractive.
And you're in sort of pretty much every scene of the film. I wonder, is that sort of a daunting thing, or do you not think about it?
Absolutely, it's a completely different experience, I think, to kind of, I guess you have to carry the film in some way. And before I've always, you know, I've been coming in and doing smaller parts in film, and then this is my first lead, and it's quite a daunting experience because you can't sort of hide in any way. You just have to take the risk and plunge in.
Does it help in a way, sort of being away in the cold? Does that help the bonding process with your other sort of fellow actors?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we got so immersed in that world. You know, I was out in St Anton a month before I started shooting, and I was just learning how to snowboard. So you kind of forget everything else, and you're just completely focused on trying to make the character and the film as convincing as possible.
And was the rapport with Ed Westwick sort of an instant thing, or was that something you were concerned about, something you had to work on, or how does
Not
that work?
at all. He's obviously, everyone knows him from the form of Chuck Bass, but he's just a lovely person and very giving and just very easy to work with.
You had an interesting sort of nude scene as well in this film. It looks like it might have been doubly uncomfortable because you're out in the snow as well. What was that like?
It was actually, because Chalet Girl was just every single day I had some new incredible challenge to perform, and that was one of the easier ones actually, because I was learning how to kind of come down these black runs and snowboarding, and then I was in a helicopter the next day, so actually getting out of a hot tub felt quite straightforward. Least dangerous of all the activities I undertook.
I was going to say, did you have any sort of prior experience of snowboarding, or was that completely a new thing?
I skied when I was younger. I used to go to dry slope skiing, so I knew a bit, but I never encountered a snowboard before. And I also, because she in the past, Kim's been skateboarding, so I also learnt how to skateboard as well. So it was I was saying it was a bit like, remember Faking It, the TV show? It felt very much like that. I was like, I have to go from zero to hero in 4 weeks.
So you haven't picked up any sort of serious injuries then, or?
No, I think I was quite lucky. I mean, you have that odd continual pain throughout your body, but now I'm recovered.